Hi, it's James the Forager here, and today we're taking a look at this stuff. You can see it just down here, and it's all up here. It's called chamomile, something we're probably really used to drinking in our teas, herbal infusions, stuff like that. But it can be found wild, growing wild all over the UK. Typically we find it in farmers' fields like this, just at the edge of farmers' fields. So we're not going into their crop or going in and affect any of that kind of stuff. We're skipping all to the edges around here. It really likes this kind of rotivated, rough land. It's just down here and it's got the most beautiful flower. In the daisy family, it looks a bit like a daisy. Yeah, related to them. And you can see the leaves here, very thin, break apart. And actually, if you were to damage the leaves, they have a slight apple scent to them, slightly apple-like. And then white petals with the classic yellow centre. Chamomile is edible, not really something we use. Sometimes I'll chuck a couple of the flowers on top of food to make it look nice, but mainly used medicinally, so it's used for its calming effects. You take it in teas to make sleepy tea, also helps aid digestion, but apart from that, not a mass amount of uses for this one. The very young flowers, so when they're still curled up, we could pull those off and we can use them like capers. So we can put them into a salt brine and pickle them and then use them wherever we call for capers. The leaves can be pulled off and used in salads. You could use them as a substitute for apple peel into a more fragrant salad. The only thing I think you could confuse chamomile with is other chamomiles, other daisies, so oxeye daisy possibly, all edible, fantastic, or something called pineapple weed. Now, once it's in flower like this, there's absolutely no way you could confuse it with pineapple weed. Pineapple weed is also edible, but later in the year, you'll see down here, these petals start to fall away. And you're just left with this center part here, and that looks like pineapple weed. If you to smell this one, we'll taste it. It has it's like florally, slight apple flavour, whereas pineapple weed has pineapple-y flavour. Now, not the worst thing in the world if you forget the two differences or mix them up, because they're both edible and they taste really nice. But that's it. Chamomile, something which we definitely head out and go and forage when we can.